The Weather Service has just allowed the tornado warning for northeastern Lawrence, west central Greene, and southeastern Dade counties to expire here at 4 o'clock. They say that the storm that prompted the warning has weakened below severe limits and no longer appears capable of producing a tornado. Therefore, that warning will be allowed to expire. However, gusty winds and heavy rain are still possible with this thunderstorm as it continues to track through the Springfield metro area. But the Weather Service is going to allow that tornado warning to expire at 4 o'clock. We also have a tornado warning for southeastern Taney County until 4 o'clock and a tornado warning for Ozark County until 4:30. That one for Ozark County is going to be around the Bull Shoals Lake area, Theodosia, Gainesville, Pontiac, some of the communities in the path of that storm. That storm tracking northeast at 35 miles per hour. About 13 minutes ago was located near Diamond City, about 15 miles northwest of Bull Shoals. We also have a tornado warning for southeastern Taney County until 4. Not only is a tornado capable of being produced there, but ping-pong ball-sized hail as well. Pro-Tem is one of the towns in the path of that particular storm. So we will be here in a few minutes going back to regular programming because the National Weather Service has allowed this tornado warning to expire at 4 o'clock for parts of Greene, Lawrence, and southeastern Dade counties. We will continue to get as much information as we can in from the Miller area. We do have a reporter that's going to be headed to the scene after an apparent tornado touchdown there this afternoon. And some of the reports that we've had from the National Weather Service are that there were trees and power lines damaged in the town of Miller around 3:30 this afternoon. We also had, off to the southwest of Springfield, reports of a tornado touchdown in the Stella area. So a couple of different apparently confirmed tornado touchdowns. The one at 86 and 76 near Wheaton apparently is out there as well. So one along Highway 86 and 76 in the Wheaton area. Apparently a tornado on the ground there with lots of debris that's coming in from the Wheaton Fire Department. So there's another one now, in addition to Stella and in addition to the other one we were just telling you about. This is a new report of a tornado touchdown in the Wheaton area. So Wheaton, Miller, and Stella, all areas where we've apparently had a tornado touchdown. Jason, anything new on the radar?
Yeah, let's take a look at that in the Wheaton area. This was one that I've been watching as it made its way from the Stella area. Very heavy rainfall there in the Wheaton area. There was a bit of what looked like possibly a bow echo on the radar just on the west side of Wheaton there briefly. And then that does appear to be gone right now. So hopefully the twister that we had there in Wheaton, hopefully that has lifted and is over with. So that's the latest situation there in the Wheaton area, Don.
All right, Jason, this coming in now from the National Weather Service. This is part of the tornado warning for Ozark County. And they say that a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado continues to be located just northwest of Price Place or northwest of Bull Shoals. It's moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. In addition to a tornado, half-dollar size hail is possible with this storm as it moves through Wassola, Thornfield, Long Run, and Noble. Again, that is the tornado warning for Ozark County. That warning goes until 4:45 this afternoon. So, again, the latest report of a possible tornado touchdown is going to be in the Wheaton area. Fire department reporting tornado on the ground there with lots of debris. And we're continuing to track that storm. We also have a new warning that is coming in, a severe thunderstorm warning. Stand by.
KTTS Storm Chaser First Alert.
The National Weather Service issuing a severe thunderstorm warning for central Laclede County until 4:30 this afternoon. This is to the northeast of Springfield. It is in the orange zone on your KTTS Storm Alert map. This is a storm that's in the Lebanon area. If you're headed up I-44, it's moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail are possible with this storm as it heads up I-44 from Lebanon into St. Robert and Waynesville, sleeper area. Also in the path of this storm. If you're on I-44, this is between the 128 and the 162-mile marker. It's not a tornado warning. It's a severe thunderstorm warning for central Laclede County. Pulaski and Camden County are also included with that warning. The National Weather Service is telling us that the tornado warning for southeastern Taney County will be allowed to expire at 4 o'clock. The storm that prompted that warning has moved out of the area. Therefore, That warning is being allowed to expire at 4 o'clock for southeastern Taney County. Also, a tornado warning remains in effect for Ozark County. They did originally put that out until 4:30. Now they're telling us that warning goes until 4:45 this afternoon. That's a storm that is located that's the one we just talked about, near Price Place, that is moving northeast at 25 miles per hour. So that's basically a 15-minute extension from the original tornado warning for Ozark County. That goes now until 4:45 this afternoon. Let's check in with Joe Rios, who continues to track these storms in the Greene County area. Joe, where are you? What do you have?
Yeah, I'm currently in Willard proper, where the rainfall has picked up quite a bit right here near the intermediate school at the crossroads of the highway. And the rain has picked up quite a bit, a lot more so, and causing a lot of slowdowns along the road. Still seeing a lot of lightning as we look to the north and east on the back end of this severe thunderstorm. Actually, this thunderstorm itself is heading towards Lee County. But as far as the weather concerned here, a lot of rainfall. So you're going to allow enough distance between you and that vehicle in front of you. We're going to start tracking a little bit south on the highway, heading towards the Springfield area, and start monitoring the traffic situation. A lot of crashes being reported. Joe Rios, KTTS Storm Chaser coverage.
You're listening to continuous severe weather coverage on 94.7 today's KTTS Springfield, 106.7 The River KRVI Mount Vernon, Power 96.5 KSBW Sparta Springfield, and News Talk KSGF Ash Grove Springfield.
It's 4:01. I'm Don Luzader. We are continuing to broadcast on all of our Summit Media stations in Springfield because of severe thunderstorms that are capable of producing tornadoes and apparently have produced some tornadoes this afternoon. We've had reports of tornado touchdowns in the town of Miller, as well as Wheaton and Stella in southwest Missouri. So those are three separate areas, three different reports of tornado touchdowns. We've had no reports. We just know that there's been debris reported in the Wheaton area. We've not heard any reports of injuries at this time, but we will continue to keep you up to date with the very latest on this dangerous weather situation. So here's what is still in effect. The tornado warning for southeastern Taney County has been allowed to expire. However, we still have a tornado warning for, this is parts of Ozark County until 4:45. Wasilla, Long Run, Thornfield, and Noble are in the path of that storm. We also have a tornado warning that remains in effect until 4:30. This is for southeastern Newton, northeastern McDonald, and northern Berry counties. A confirmed tornado located southwest of Rocky Comfort about 3:50 this afternoon. It's moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. A damaging tornado and ping pong ball size hail are possible with this storm. If you're in Monette, Wheaton, Fairview, Stella, Jenkins, Purdy, Butterfield, as you hear the tornado the tornado warning tones there, you need to be taking shelter if you're in these areas. To repeat, a tornado is on the ground in that area. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows if you're outdoors or in a mobile home or in a vehicle. Move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. This is a dangerous situation with a tornado on the ground, and you need to be taking shelter if you are in Purdy, Butterfield, Stella, Fairview, Monette area, Jenkins, Ridgely, just to name a few of the towns that are in southeastern Newton and northeastern McDonald and northern Berry counties. We also have that tornado warning remaining in effect until 4:30 for northern Berry County. That's the latest. Well, the Weather Service has actually pulled southeastern Newton and northeastern McDonald counties from that warning. So they've canceled it for those two counties. However, the tornado warning remains in effect for Berry County only now until 4:30 this afternoon. So you still need to be taking shelter if you're in the Monette and Wheaton areas. This is a very dangerous storm that has already apparently produced a tornado in the Wheaton area. We've also had reports of touchdowns in Miller and in Stella. Jason Ryba continues to track these dangerous storms on KTTS Interactive Radar.
All right, Don, let's talk about what we're seeing right now on KTTS Interactive Radar here in the Wheaton and Rocky Comfort areas. Continue to get some very heavy rain. That's between Fairview and Wheaton. That's the north of the Rocky Comfort area. This is moving to the east, headed toward Purdy, Butterfield, possibly toward the Monette area. Monette's on the northern edge of this warning right now, but it is moving in that direction toward the Purdy area right now. Very heavy rain there between Fairview and Wheaton. And again, those two tornado touchdowns reported around Wheaton and Rocky Comfort, very close together, as well as one earlier that was prompted by the same storm cell over to the west of there in the Stella area in Newton County. Still watching some heavy rain that's going on right now over in Ozark County. Very heavy rain just between Long Run and Theodosia, just entering the Long Run area right now. This is making its way northeast, and so that's an area of concern for you folks there. You need to be taking shelter as well. I believe that's still under a tornado warning until 4:45 this afternoon for Ozark County, so you need to be taking shelter if you're in Long Run, Thornfield, Theodosia, those areas, or in some of those rural areas in Ozark County. One of the areas of concern that we do have as well, let's see here, we're watching parts of southern, let's see, is this going to be, checking it out on the map here, this is going to be from Eureka Springs up toward Emerald Beach. That's a cell that's getting ready to cross over into Missouri right now from the Eureka Springs area. So if you're in Emerald Beach or just south of there, you need to be taking shelter. Looks like we've got a tornado warning for that one as well until 4:45 for southwestern Stone and southeastern Berry counties on the map. I'm Jason Rima, KTTS Storm Chaser coverage.
KTTS Storm Chaser First Alert.
All right, Jason, the National Weather Service has just issued a severe tornado warning for southwestern Stone and southeastern Berry counties until 4:45. This is a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado that is located near Eureka Springs, Arkansas. That's coming in from the south. It's moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Tornado is possible with this cell as well as ping pong ball sized hail. Table Rock Lake area is being impacted by this, as well as Roaring River State Park. If you're on the lake or on the river, get off of the river, seek higher ground, and wait for this storm to pass. This is a dangerous storm capable of producing a tornado. Radar indicated rotation. This tornado warning for southwestern Stone and southeastern Berry counties. This warning goes until 4:45 this afternoon. Shell Knob, Emerald Beach, Eagle Rock, and Golden, Cape Fair also in the path of this storm. Make sure that when you take shelter, the safest place to do so is going to be in a interior room without windows on the lowest floor of a home or building. If you're driving, stop and take shelter in a nearby building. Also, do not seek shelter in a cafeteria, gymnasium, or other large open room because the roof might collapse. We have more tips to stay safe at KTTS.com. We're getting reports from emergency managers that we've had numerous trees and power lines down, as well as a barn blown over around 76 and Double J. That is over around Rocky Comfort, it looks like. We have had reports of some structures destroyed in the Wheaton area, but that's all we have. We don't have any specific roads, although we do know that all roads so far that they've tried to get into in the Wheaton area are blocked by damage